PwC. Partners in cheating? Oh, the irony. Today, we're diving deep into the scandalous world of accounting, where PwC Netherlands just got caught with its hand in the proverbial cookie jar. PwC, a company that prides itself on integrity, has been busted for cheating. A company that audits others for a living, failing its own ethics exam? It's like finding out your dentist has a mouthful of cavities. This isn't just some intern messing around with the coffee fund. Employees, driven by relentless pressure, resorted to sharing answers for internal tests. And the best part? These were internal training modules. It's like robbing a bank to pay for your parking ticket. You're already in trouble, but you just had to make it worse. E-learning, more like easy-peasy cheating spree. So, what exactly were these master criminals up to? Well, buckle up, because it's about as scandalous as watching paint dry. Our PwC prodigies were caught sharing answers to online training modules. You know those modules, right? The ones where they make you watch a 30-minute video about ethical conduct, then ask you 5 multiple-choice questions just to prove you haven't dozed off? Yeah, those. Now you might be thinking, sharing answers on a training module? That's hardly the crime of the century. And you'd be right, it's not exactly Bernie Madoff levels of financial malfeasance. But here's the thing, it's about the hypocrisy of it all. PwC, a company that makes its living by auditing other companies and ensuring their compliance with regulations, couldn't even follow its own rules. The Big Four's dirty laundry. It's not just PwC. Now, before you think this is just a PwC problem, let me assure you, it's not. The Big Four accounting firms are like the popular kids in high school. They get away with everything. Remember KPMG? Those guys were caught leaking confidential audit inspection information to their clients. And let's not forget Deloitte, the firm that missed $80 billion worth of fraud at one of their clients. It seems like every time you turn around, another Big Four firm is caught with its pants down. Metaphorical pants, of course. Section 4. Regulators say, "Hold my beer," as the scandals pile up. So, with all this cheating and scandal going on, you might be wondering, where are the regulators in all of this? Well, they're here. They're just a little slow to the party, as usual. The PCAOB, the folks in charge of overseeing accounting firms in the US, have been making some noise, but it's mostly just that, noise. They slap PwC with a fine, issue a stern press release, and then it's back to business as usual. The problem is, the fines are just a drop in the bucket for these massive firms. It's like getting pulled over for speeding in your Lamborghini. What we need is real accountability. Until then, these scandals will continue to pop up like mushrooms after a rainstorm. Section 5. PwC's Solution More Rules, because that always works. Now, in the wake of this cheating scandal, PwC is scrambling to save face. They're doing what any sensible organization caught red-handed would do. They're implementing more rules. Because, you know, the problem wasn't a lack of ethics or integrity, it was clearly a lack of rules. According to PwC, they're going to invest in enhancing its ethics and integrity framework and strengthening its internal controls. They're also going to provide additional training to their employees. Because nothing says we take ethics seriously like forcing your employees to sit through even more boring training modules. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. It might cover up the problem temporarily, but it's not going to address the underlying issue. Section 6. The pressure cooker of auditing. Why cheating is tempting. But let's be honest, folks, we can't just blame PwC for this mess. The entire accounting industry is a pressure cooker of unrealistic deadlines, demanding clients, and a never-ending pursuit of profit. It's enough to make even the most ethical person consider cutting a few corners. Imagine this. You're a young auditor, fresh out of college, drowning in a sea of spreadsheets. You're working 80-hour weeks, surviving on coffee and stale donuts, and your boss is breathing down your neck about meeting an impossible deadline. Then, you get to that training module on ethical conduct. Your colleague, who's in the same boat, sends you the answers. What do? We need to change the culture of the accounting industry to create an environment where employees feel valued, supported, and empowered to do the right thing, even when it's hard.